So it is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everyone. And I'm here at Trinity Lutheran in Owatonna, Minnesota. That church I just showed you, it's the church I was married in, so it has real special significance. But tonight we're really here because of this. And that's what I want to just give you a quick message tonight about the reason for the season. If you haven't seen my post from earlier today, there's a couple of good posts from the last few days on going to church, and it's not just about being in the church, but it's about having that relationship with God. And so that's what I want to talk to you about, is to develop that relationship with Him. For if you've read my book before, or if you've known me for the last 7 years, you'll know that I'm working on that continuously. It's just something for me. It's something that I'm doing to continue to grow and get better at, is my relationship with God. Because what I've done is, for the last, in February it'll be 7 years, I read 10 chapters in the Bible every day. And I'm still an amateur in the Bible, but the way I tell people is I'm getting to know the author a lot better. And that's what it's really about. It's not about, being in church so that other people see you. It's that's where you learn about all this stuff, but it's also just about establishing that relationship with your Maker, because we all got to have that. And I just wish that you could feel the same comfort that I do and that many others do about their relationship with God and how awesome that is. And He's been in our marriage and our family for the 27 years since I walked out of this church and have been married. So now I know what some of you think is, there's nothing but a bunch of hypocrites down there at church, right? Well, you always hear me talking about and quoting Zig Ziglar. I love what Zig says about this, because he said, don't let a hypocrite stand between you and God. If you let a hypocrite stand between you and God, that just means the hypocrite's a little bit closer to God than you are. So don't go looking for a church where there isn't any hypocrites, because there's no such thing. We're all sinners. We all make mistakes all week long, all the time. Just try and grow, get better, get your relationship right with your Maker. You can just tons of benefits from that. One of the things that, we all follow Facebook and these different social media things. Well, we didn't let our kids do Facebook until they were 18 years old. And I remember when I let my first kid do Facebook on his 18th birthday, we printed an icon, the Facebook logo. And we were downstairs, my other kid and I, searching for a book that the logo would fit on. Well, it just so happened Blake grabbed a Bible off the shelf, and that logo fit perfectly. So we wrapped it up, because that was my smarty pants way of saying, here's your Facebook. And then it dawned on me that this is the best friend that you can have on Facebook, is your relationship with God. So anyway, build that up, get that relationship right for your benefit, not for the benefit of other people. There's a really good way to do that. Since you have your smarty pants phone with you every single day, there is an app that is called the YouVersion. And it's a Bible app, and it's very simple. You can put reminders on it. And like just this past year, I've been on that for 344 days. So I told you, so it'll be 344 days at the end of this year. So somewhere in there I missed a few days. You can listen to it on audio. You can just read little scriptures every day. It's very powerful. There's several million people that use that app every day. So that's a good way to just start to get your relationship right with Christ. And that's what I would recommend. That's one of the things that I do. But like I said earlier, I'm an amateur on the Bible. I do read it every 120 days. I'm through it, so about 3 times a year. And I'm still making mistakes out there every single day. But I'm still growing, learning, and changing, and that's what it's all about. So anyway, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Have an awesome time tonight with your family. Don't play one-upsmanship. Don't get caught up in the business of what they're doing is better than what you're doing. Just enjoy who you're around. And so I told you, that we talk about hypocrites being in church. Well, the service already started, so I probably better get in there. Now, at this church, there's 4,000 members, and they come today and on Easter Day. We call them C and B Christians, Christmas and Easter. But anyway, like I say, it's about the relationship. Get it right with God. And we love you. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on Christmas Day. Have a wonderful, blessed evening.